wait until you see this fish tank. It is massive.
I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to today's video. If by the title of this video, if that's why you're clicking on it, or by the thumbnail, then you already know that we've got something a little bit different than snake-related content to show you. So we're gonna go back to a video about our fish tanks. We've been banging out a lot of snake videos because, well, it's breeding season and baby season for us here at SFB Exotics. And for those that are new to the channel, my name is Chris Graham. I'm the owner of SFB Exotics, one of the largest snake breeding companies down here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you do so. So in the past, I would say maybe about 2 months ago, we started putting out some fish tank content because we got back into the fish tanks, and we got a tank with some Central American cichlids with Oscars, Severum, stuff like that. So we're going to be redirecting the videos back a little bit that direction because we just bought a brand new fish tank and it's massive. So you guys have to check this out and let me know. Please comment below if you have fish tanks or what you think of the new one. But now we're going to get back into some snake stuff. So this snake right here that I'm holding, we're going to see if we get this guy into focus. This snake right here is something that I'm going to need a little bit of help with figuring out what it is, or at least getting some predictions as to what you think this snake is. So a backstory on this snake is I bought this about 2 years ago from a friend of mine named Tom out of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area. He bred this snake in a pied clutch, and there's also two genes at play besides pied. There's yellow belly and fire, and this snake could be a pied or it could be an amazing het pied. And I did a video 2 years ago asking for help when it was a baby, all white belly. Here's the sides, so it definitely looks like a no white pied. And back by the tail back here, it's like almost like, could that be like just an insane ringer? And I asked people to comment, and I saved that video while it's still on YouTube so I can go back and look at the comments and see what people said. But I need to know if this female is pied or is it not pied. We've been breeding her to a hypo-pied male. And other than being hypo and pied, he has no other genes in him. So what that means is, A, we can get a clutch filled with pieds. And if there's a lot of eggs, that should indicate that she's a pied, because a pied to a pied gives you only pieds. But if we breed her to a pied and we get one normal looking snake, then we know she's only a het pied. So I'm hoping that we get a clutch of eggs from her pretty soon. And obviously I'm hoping they're all pieds. But also I should be able to see in the babies if we get a fire or if we get a yellow belly or both. Then I'm going to know those genes are in her as well. So again, this big girl is getting very close to ovulating. So hopefully within the next few months we're going to start getting babies and babies hatching. So hopefully we'll get to see what's actually going on with her. So again, I need you to comment down below and let me know. Hopefully in this video you can see her pretty clearly. What do you think? Is she a pied or just one of the most incredible het pieds? Look at that belly. So I would say the comments were 50-50 on the last video. I posted a picture of her on Instagram, and again, the comments were pretty 50-50. She's a pied, she's a no white pied, or she is not a pied at all, she's just a het pied. So again, this was from TR Reptiles, my friend Tom. If you guys aren't following Tom, he's getting back into the social media game. He's getting back into the snake breeding game. I think he took a temporary hiatus, so make sure you guys go follow him, TR Reptiles on Instagram. And tell him that you saw us shouting him out on our YouTube channel. Say, Chris from Myrtle Beach, we like the pied that you produced. Again, I could look at her all day. All right, so what do you say we go downstairs and we take a look at this new fish tank? I'll show you the old one, and I'll show you the new one, and then we're going to probably be making a couple videos on the channel of setting up all the different things, all the decisions that we've made, things we did on the 55 gallon versus the new fish tank. So let me put her away and let's head downstairs and take a look at the brand new fish tank and where it is in the house. So we might as well start by checking out the 55 gallon. This is the 55 gallon that we started documenting on the channel with our Central American cichlids. We ended up doing some videos. We did for the substrate on the bottom of the tank. We did that black diamond blasting sand, and that's from like Tractor Supply. So we might be switching the substrate, and comment below, let me know what you think. Just to change it up, I think what we're gonna do is switch the substrate and go white or like a sand on the bottom instead of the black, just for something different. Inside the tank, we've got, going from left to right, we've got the Tiger Oscar, which is getting humongous. We've got the two blood parrots that are just below him right now. And then on the right, we got two severums. We got a turquoise severum and then a golden severum. And all the way to the right, up against the right glass, we've got a little tiny electric blue Acara, and behind him, creeping behind him, is our female Jack Dempsey. So there's our gold severum. Our Tiger Oscar. Turquoise severum in the back. There's that female Jack Dempsey. Our electric blue Acara. And then our little blood parrots. So again, these guys are about to outgrow this tank, so it's time we move on. All right, so what do you say we check out the new tank, which is right behind me. Here's a little glimpse of it. All right, so I'll turn this camera around. I'll show you the new tank and I'll tell you a little bit about it. All right, so here she is. 125 gallon tank, 6 foot across, about 20 inches tall. It's your standard 125 gallon, but about 6 feet wide. And we bought this from our regular big box chain store, PetSmart. And again, there's no sponsorship in this video. I paid for this. But these tanks retail on PetSmart's website for $800. They were running a sale, and this was down to $649. And then there was a little blemish down on the bottom of the tank. There was like a little crack in it, not in the tank, on the stand. So that's something that I can fix, but we got an additional $150 off. So at roughly about $500, somewhere in that range. Paid $500 exactly for this $800 tank, which was a really nice savings. And they're also very hard to find. Like 125 gallon, you're not typically finding on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. And around where I live in the Myrtle Beach area, there's typically only one for sale every couple months. Not many of the stores, I've never seen a Petco or PetSmart with them in stock except PetSmart, and they will get one in, it will sell, and it'll sit out of stock for months. And then they'll get one in, it'll sell, and again. So it took a lot of convincing for me to get Kristen on board with this, but we're going to try it out and see how it looks. And when it's all set up, if she absolutely hates it, we'll get rid of it. That was the bargain. But I mean, it is massive. So I'm really excited to get started with this and document the process of setting this thing up. Try to zoom out, back up so you can see a little bit better. So ultimately, what do you guys think? Did we go overboard again? Was it too much? I'm one of those people that goes to huge extremes, but I've never had a 125 gallon in my life, and that was the one goal I've always wanted. We've only gone up to 75 gallons, so this is going to be the big boy tank. So comment below, let me know what you think. And are you excited to see this thing getting all set up and the fish in there? And I mean, it's a big project switching tanks, but so if you like stuff like this, make sure you hit the like button. Share this with your fish tank friends, your snake friends. And that's it for today's video. We'll be getting another one out soon once we kind of start to make some decisions. I'll show you what we're going to do different upcoming in the videos from this tank to the old tank. So again, that's it for today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.